Hi, my name is Drew Russo, and I'm a candidate for state representative in the 11th Essex District, serving Lynn and Nahant. I want to thank Lynn Community Television for this opportunity to share a bit about myself and why I'm running in the Democratic primary for state representative. And I'm grateful to you for watching and listening. Our family's roots here go back to when my mother's grandparents arrived in Lynn from Lithuania over a century ago, looking for opportunity in America, which led to work in our shoe factories and General Electric for their children. In fact, my Nana raised 2 children as a single parent in West Lynn, thanks in large part to that good-paying union job at GE. The Russos opened a small auto repair business on Western Avenue in the late 1950s, where my papa and later my dad fixed and sold cars for over 55 years. Thanks to the hard work and sacrifice of both families, my sister Sarah and I were able to graduate from St. Michael's College, the first in our family to receive 4-year degrees. Going to St. Mike's instilled in me a passion for service, which was originally nurtured by the teachers and clergy at St. Mary's. When I finished my degree, I knew I wanted to give back, and so I headed to Detroit and spent a year living in community and working for social justice as a case manager and bag lunch coordinator with the Jesuit Volunteer Corps. There I worked with men and women who were homeless, suffering from addiction, mental illness, and the type of extreme poverty that we sometimes forget exists here in America. It was a grace-filled experience that challenged every core belief I had. My mind often drifts back to conversations with clients where I would be absolutely blown away by the enormity of the challenges they had endured. They needed so much more than the bus ticket, the hygiene kit, or the sandwich I could offer. The friends I made there gave me a passion for justice and a desire to work for the structural change we need to ensure that hope and opportunity is within reach of all of our neighbors and not just some of them. That's why I've spent the better part of the last decade advocating for causes and candidates I believe in, with the highlight being my work as District Outreach Director for former Congressman John Tierney, where we worked hard to meet the unique needs and challenges of 39 different cities and towns, including Lynn and Nahant. After my time in Congressman Tierney's office, a new and exciting opportunity emerged, that of serving as Executive Director for the Lynn Museum Lynn Arts Organization. Over the past 3 years, our talented staff and trustees have worked together to build a hub of arts and culture in our downtown, and one that truly values the contributions of all Lynners, whether new or lifelong, in positively shaping the community we call home. That's why my wife Patricia and I purchased a home in Pine Hill, and why I've spent the last 12 years of my professional life working either in or on behalf of people in our communities. And it's that commitment to service, coupled with a strong record of professional experience and civic engagement, that compels me to be a candidate for state representative, to serve the people of Lynn and Nahant. I am committed to being a leader who works for social and economic justice, whether it is enacting policies that reduce income inequality, ensuring that all of our citizens have access to a quality public education, that workers have the right to organize, that our kids can live in safe and secure neighborhoods, that we have housing options that allow people to live with dignity in the community of their choice, an affordable, reliable 21st century transportation system that includes rapid transit and the restoration of the ferry service, solutions to the devastating opioid epidemic that prioritize treatment and recovery, and the freedom to live without fear, regardless of race, religion, gender, sexual orientation, or immigration status. I am committed to being a public servant who returns your phone calls, listens to your concerns with an open mind, and even when we may disagree on issues, promises to represent you with honesty, integrity, fairness, and respect. Our political discourse has become poisoned and rancorous. We see it every day in our social media and even at the highest levels of government. That is why we are so fortunate to have candidates in this particular race with reputations for bringing high standards of civility to public life. Together, we are conducting a campaign that our communities can be proud of, and I know we will continue to live up to that promise. But the promise I really want to talk about is that which exists in our communities. I know it because I've seen it and I've lived it. I am who I am today because of the opportunities our communities have offered me and my family. And I'm ready to give back in a new way as a first-time candidate for public office who aspires to represent Lynn and Nahant with fresh ideas as we work together to build a bright future for our communities. From knocking on doors in your neighborhoods or talking to folks while shopping at Market Basket or getting signatures outside the post office in Nahant, I know that we share a common commitment to building up our communities. We are filled with energetic and talented people who see our potential and are working to realize the great opportunity that exists throughout the district. I would be honored to have the chance to take your hopes, aspirations, goals, and vision for our community to the State House. To learn more about our campaign, please visit drewrusso.org, see us on social media, stop by our campaign office at 47 Myrtle Street, or give us a call at 781-598-2018. I respectfully ask for your vote in the Democratic primary on Tuesday, September 4th. Please know that I'm going to keep working hard to earn it in the weeks ahead. Thank you for watching and listening.